Ladies and gentlemen, the best value plays in each respective position. This video has been done obviously weekly. As soon as like they release a promo, I first test the water, see what everyone's talking about, what evos is obviously built up throughout the weeks or the week, you could say, and then obviously the actual promo cards in general. However, though, we got a couple of good evos, a couple of decent cards overall. Let's get into it. Man, come on, you already know MMOEXP, the best coin website to get your FC26 coins. Get a huge jump start to your teams. I'm talking Mbappe's, I'm talking some of the best cards in the game, man. META, that's code META for the best cheapest coins. Check first link in description. Also 8% off, god damn. Very first one is going to be the main man Mike Minan for Goalkeeper. Now I was trying to find the best Goalkeeper for value, and when it comes to value, right, I'm speaking about the players that are best bang for buck. However they play exceeds their price range, to that a certain extent, and I feel like 27,000 coins for someone like Mike Minan, bro, is essential, because you got the likes of a Goalkeeper, right? You're looking at play styles. Now please ignore the rain, by the way. Hopefully the mic does not pick that up. It is currently raining a lot. But 4-star weak foot far reach plus. Now the far reach plus allows for the player to be even taller, if that makes sense, in game, because obviously if they're tall, they get to the ball, and also if they have the far reach plus, very nicely done, bro. Now we obviously got a long ball pass as well, base. Some people call it base, by the way. Some people call it silver. They call some of the playstyle pluses like far reach, they'll call it like gold. So there's different terminologies right there. I like to say base, which means like the silver, which is the lowered one. So in this instance, long ball base, I feel like it's very essential for a Goalkeeper, especially like starting from the back, building up. It's not a bad shout right there. But footwork is also very, very underrated, man. Footwork in this game, bro, if your Goalkeeper can have the footwork, it's going to actually allow for him to kick the ball very, very nicely, as well as start like those counters, but also just be very like composed and stuff. At the end of the day, you want to find a Goalkeeper that makes the least mistakes, if that makes sense. But yeah, deflector a little bit redundant this year. I feel like, I don't know, the game itself, it's so cheesed that deflector doesn't even really matter that much. I feel like in general though, when it was introduced, bro, the ball they were always parrying the ball to the attackers anyway. But yeah, far reach plus for him is always nice. Goalkeeper is very subjective though, as I always say. Left back, the main man Hernandez. Now there's specific versions you can get, right? You can obviously put Hernandez through whatever jockey plus. You can do all of those type of things, and then obviously get the card going. But I feel like for the most part, man, even just getting his gold into the protect the wings evo, you get a slide tackle plus, which I'll be honest, a little bit redundant as well. But the thing is, Hernandez was already so good. The thing is, his card was kind of falling out the power curve with the 79 defense, and now you can actually improve it through protect the wings, get him to 83 defense, and obviously has 83 physical already, so very nice. And his passing goes up alongside. I think that's about it. Yeah, protect the wings though evo, very nice, and also it is free if I'm not mistaken. So left back Theo Hernandez, got the main man Bruiser as well, anticipate base. You got quick step, very nice play styles. If he gets a special card like in general, like on the market, that's or like a SBC, GG's, bro. Everyone's going to use him. Everyone knows how good he is. He's just not got quite that extra thing to get him going, if that makes sense. But he's still a very nice card in game. I'm happy to place him at the best left back valued card right there. Let's jump over to the center backs though. We're looking at cards that I'd say this was very difficult to get, I think, because he's extinct because of this evo. That's the unfortunate truth of it. By the way, stay tuned as well towards the end, because I do also place the conventional valued meta players, players that are just insanely good for value. I can't even really leave them out. There's always going to be those players or people in the comments saying, Mike, what about Nico Williams, for instance, for left wing? Of course, bro, he is insane. You don't really need to be spending too much coins, bro. Literally, like, you can use Nico Williams 50k. Some people using him in pro events. He can literally be placed like in a 15-0 team, bro. That's how good that card is. But yeah, essential though, you got Ibanez, which I do think with the insane reactions, insane, it's lightning right there. Insane pace attributes as well, 90 defensive awareness. This is one of the best, I'd say, evos to do in general. If you can get normal gold Ibanez, please, bro, do not miss the opportunity. Get him in I'll protect you. Now, obviously, I've included some evos right there in the video. Obviously, you can't use them more than once, if that makes sense. So you have to be very wary and on which one you choose. But I will tell you which one's the best to do, I think for I'll protect you, definitely get Ibanez. He's probably the best one to do right now. But yeah, you got Araujo that you can also do, but I feel like Ibanez is a beast. But yeah, anticipate plus as well, which is amazing to get the ball. And intercept base, jockey base as well, bro. What are we doing, man? There's no need to even say that. But yeah, I need to even include a player like this, bro, because this is someone that, let's say if you don't want to do evos, you just want to get a player off the market, bro. Look no further than the main man Gvardiol, bro. Insane card. His gold card is so good. I kid you not. Every time I play his gold card, for some reason, he's insane. Do not play this guy at left back. Play him at center back, bros. At left back, he's a little bit too slow. At center back, he's literally perfect. He has amazing height. He's got jockey plus. Now, he doesn't have any defending, like, capable, you know, what's the word? Like, to get the ball, like, intercept or anticipate. But I feel like having maybe a center back that does have that alongside a jockey plus will essentially be amazing, like, you know, balance right there, bro. So definitely add something to boost his pace. But oh my days, 88 reactions, amazing defensive awareness. The jockey plus will essentially be, it's such an overpowered thing because EA tried to boost jockey plus, you know, you could say update it, so the people that have jockey plus right now is even more boosted, if that makes sense. Like, they move so fast, bro, it's actually insane. But yeah, let me know, man, if you are using this guy, how he is. But yeah, obviously I haven't used him. I've versed him once, but I wouldn't say I've used him enough. I would definitely say, though, having versed his gold card multiple plethora of times, this card is no doubt to believe, bro, one of the best right there for value. Under 50k as well. 5-star weak foot as well. I forgot to mention that when your center back has a good weak foot, it is so essential for the passing and stuff, because if you lose that ball, GG's. Do you get me? So yeah, Gvardiol for 50k is a beast, bro. Let's move over to Gwen, right back. I feel like I've versed her enough times to know that she is really good. So don't be in my comments, Mike, you haven't even used the verster. She just came out, bro. She is so good in this game. I think she's like, it doesn't really show the price right here. Am I tripping? We might actually have to go to Fudbin to check price. But I think, oh, because she's obviously the SBC. If I'm not mistaken, she's like 80k though. You know, having been on this game and like just seeing the different price ranges, yeah, she's 85,000 coins. But yeah, 250 likes. People are liking the card. Amazing pace split. When it comes to fullbacks in general, just having someone that can maneuver is nice. But also the jockey plus, man, base or plus, insane. And anticipate as well, and rapid, so she's gonna be fast with the ball. There's no doubtably, bro, one of the best right backs in the game, and she has insane defensive awareness. The only downfall about the card is probably composure, which you can add a chem style to boost that. So yeah, I think in this game, though, this is the type of right backs that flourish. Let's jump over to the midfielders, though. Obviously, we're comprising of a 4-3-3-4, because that like essentially ticks all the boxes for like midfielders. You got your CDM CMs, or just say CMs, and then you got your cam as well, to comprise of all three categories of midfield, and then left winger, right winger, striker. It's just better to show it like that. But yeah, when it comes to a CDM, right, why is this guy so cheap, bro? Yes, I know 80k is a little bit pricey, but look at the playstyles. When it comes to having a good plethora of playstyles, you're looking at, especially from a CDM perspective, you're looking at something to get the ball, which is intercept or anticipate. You're looking at passing elements, like a ping pass, tiki-taka, long ball pass. He basically has two of those. And then you're looking at something like a physical attribute, like a bruiser, bro. You know, something like that, or like a jockey. You know, something to just kind of add that extra element of surprise to the card. But what I like about him, though, 87 defensive awareness with 86 reactions. It's a solid CDM, and in-game I've heard very nice things about him. 85 stam could be a little bit low. Can always add a chem style to boost that. However, not only that, boys, he's a live card. I think this promo is a live card, so chemistry boost plus 2 chem to Denmark players. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be tripping, but let's quickly just check, because I know Fudbin shows it. I should have actually just gone low-key to Fudbin's website to show all these cards, but I think Hoiberg, if I'm not mistaken, is a live card. Let's just check if it can just load it. We're absolutely perfect. I have no idea what's happening with the internet, but let's see. Okay, so I don't think he is a live card, boys. He just basically gets plus 2 chem to Denmark players. So yeah, overall, though, I do think this type of card, man, at 84k, you could say is a little bit pricey. He's actually going up in price as well, and you can always add something in the future because he's low rated. You must remember that for an Evo. So his card is going to inevitably be a little bit more priced than others because he's low rated. So it really has a really amazing like base play styles and very good stats in general. So if he gets an Evo, things are going to look insane, bro. Let's jump over to the main gal, Mariona. Want to roll with the geese indeed. Tiki-taka plus. That's one of the best playstyle pluses when it comes to passing. Tiki-taka, or the one that the Young has. What does the Young have, actually? Speaking of the Young, you'll see just now where I'm getting at with these type of players. The Young also has Tiki-taka plus. Now, what makes that such a elemental, like, elemental, is that a word? Probably not. What makes it such a beneficial element right there to someone's game is the Tiki-taka. If you're doing those quick 1-2 intricate passes, their positioning for some reason and their passing is so vital, bro, to starting those counter attacks. Like, I'd say someone like Mariona, right? She's not the cam, she's the CM. She's someone that is a box-to-box CM, amazing defensive stats, very decent dribbling as well, and amazing passing, bro. Like, this card is basically the cheap Iniesta or Xavi in this game. Very nice card, man. I like how versatile she is as well. She's definitely offensively inclined, and she's somewhat defensively inclined as well, which is nice. You can always add something to boost defending if you want to use her as, like, you know, more of a defensive, you know, minded CM or even CDM, which she does have the position, which is brilliant. But yeah, incisive as well, base, perfect, man. She can play so much positions, and that's what's very good about the card. Very versatile as well. She's kind of like our Chawi. Let's move over to the cam. Now, this is a cam, right, that not a lot of people know about, and this is why I do these videos, because it's essentially highlighting the cards that are just insane, that no one speaks about them, man. Very underrated, very low-key, and very beast-like. You got Luna, right, which actually didn't have a bad card. I remember people were saying how decent he is in-game, and he's obviously linking, like, to the likes of, like, Messi's, you know, Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba. Bros, you go through, if I can pronounce this, sorry if I can't, Estrella de Moncada, very nice Evo. You're gonna have to choose which one to do, but I mean, if you need a cam, Luna is your guy, bro. Why I say this, low driven plus, he can act as a shadow striker, can actually attack, and he can even be a striker if he needs to be. But I feel like as a cam, he's perfect because he has the incisive to lay off the ball, the tiki-taka to also lay off the ball, and be that quick, intricate passes, and then technical base. Very nice, low driven as well, which makes the card so much better in terms of finishing wise. Amazing cam, what a beast, bro. All you have to do is literally just get his 84 version, which I'm not too sure how much he is now. Please don't tell me that's an Evo, SPC Luna was. I don't think he was a SPC though, but let's see. He was a group reward. Very interesting. If you did Luna as a group reward, now, as I said, sometimes these are type of niche players. If you have them, amazing. So unfortunately, if you don't have them, sorry, but I do have some other cards right there. As I said, conventional meta valued players. We'll jump over to the wingers though. Someone like Gulli, bro. I had to include someone on the market again. 59,000 coins for him. Lowest bin is insane. Finesse shot plus, he cuts inside. He has 4-star firstly. He's got technical base, quick step as well. So off the ball is going to be very fast. He's got whoop pass. This type of card now is very underrated because you don't expect it from him, and then he just scores like a hat-trick, bro. He bags a hat-trick against you. This is the type of card that I feel is one of the more underrated ones in this game. Probably steal of the day at 59k. I'm not even kidding. Why is he 59k? There's just no point for him to be 59k. 95 balance, 90 agility. It doesn't make sense, boys. Very nice card in this game. Let's jump over to the left wing though, on the opposite side. Now these are just your inside forward beasts. Main man Rashford. Now there's different versions you can choose. You can obviously go through like specific evos, you know, that maybe if you want to like add extra flair to the card, even cosmetic items you can, but for the most part you can just put the base player 80 Rashford into Estrella de Moncada, so you can choose which one to do or choose for the specific players. In my opinion, this probably is the one or the better one to do, but there's one more at striker, bro, which I'm going to showcase in a bit, and I think we can all agree who it is. We all know who it is, but quick step, rapid, this is and he has enforcer base. Am I tripping? But wait, his normal card didn't have enforcer, so definitely you add enforcer when you go through captain's grit. So hey, I'm learning something here as well. You can choose different ones, because if Rashford has enforcer base, you can add him as a striker and he can be essentially like a Lukaku. You can be like a beast in terms of like even a better Gyökeres, bro. What are we doing? Insanity. So definitely look at all those type of like evolutions. You'll see in the evolution tab there's different ones that you can choose, and like cards that you can add. So you can chain them, if that makes sense, like chain different things to them, aspects. Very nice. But yeah, that Rashford is a beast in this game. Let's jump over to the very last one. It's going to be Omar Mamouche, bro. Probably the best one right there in the whole game to do for this Estrella de Moncada, because he was so good. I was even telling a friend a while back, if this guy gets one Evo, it's done. Completely done, bro. It's almost like Gabriel Jesus back in older FIFAs. If you know, you know. He goes to 4-star, I think it was weak foot. He goes to 88 shooting. He goes from 86 dribbling to 87, not really the best, but then he goes to 73 physicality. Estrella de Moncada, ladies and gentlemen. Low driven plus with finesse shot base. Now, if that was like the holy grail that is for striker, it is. Finesse shot plus or low driven base, very nice as well. Both of them, bro, work in hand. Technical base, he's got tiki-taka base as well to be that like chance creator. So you can even act as a cam or shadow striker. But nah, most of the time, everyone's playing this man at striker. Beast, beast, beast. That is the team. Now, Chiesa I took out for the main man, Gulli, just due to the fact that I felt like Chiesa was a little bit expensive for my liking, bro. You know, yes, it doesn't necessarily mean best cheapest is best value, but I feel like even at 200k with not really the most playstyles, I don't know, man. I feel like also reaction's a little bit low in composure, but in game I know he's gonna be a beast. But 200k is a little bit pricey, a little bit steep. But hey, if he's here in this video, fair enough. Inside forward plus as well, by the way. So yeah, rapid plus, so he's gonna be very fast with the ball. Decent card, I like it. It's not completely terrible, but yeah, for 200k a little bit pricey. But yeah, this is the conventional meta. If you have a team like this, yes, Bonmati is in conventional meta valued because under 300k you basically get one of, if not the best versatile midfielders in this game, straight up. I mean, Alexa Putellas as well for 200k under. GG's, bro. Gulli is back here. Obviously, I include him in the main team, but yeah, I'd still say very good conventional meta as well. Claudia Pina, yeah, Nico Williams, cool. Reinders de Jong. This is basically like, I've versed this team maybe 10 times out of 15 times in champs, bro. Yeah, if you have this team, you can pretty much get 15-0 easily, because these type of players, I mean, you don't need to be doing too much. They have all the play styles, the animations in game, just to be beast. I mean, Kunde, the amount of times I play him on a regular basis, I see more than my family, bro. And the way this man moves from side to side with a jockey plus, rapid as well for Nuno Mensch, bro, or quick step, sorry. Yeah, these cards are all beasts. So yeah, that's why I include him at the bottom. It's conventional. It's also boring. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I like to include these type of cards. They're still good, but you can literally just get these cards and they'll do somewhat same, if not better. But all of them, though, in retrospect, is good valued in general. But yeah, that's the video, boys. Tell me who's your favorite valued player right now that's cooking for you. I'll catch you boys in the next one, man. Have a sweet one. Peace.